that dry up a bit. Welcome back to ClassicCarRestoration.com, where you, do-it-yourselfer, fix up the vehicle that you want to fix up to the quality that you want, spending the money you want to spend. So, welcome back. It's been quite a while since I've been on the air. I've been quite busy here, as you can see. Since we last talked, we were just kind of finishing up the major body work on the Land Cruiser. We are about 95% done with actual reconstruction, welded in rusted parts, fixed in rusted parts, fixed in damaged top fiberglass work. This is my favorite part of the whole restoration project right here. It's right in front of us, where I've gone in and for virtually the cost of a couple of cans of paint, have made my parts look new again, right? Here it is, the old water pump, right? I didn't get it before shock, but it looks pretty much like brand new, right? A little bit of silver paint. This silver paint is just amazing stuff. It lasts forever, and it really makes your parts look nice. That looks, I mean, look at that. That's a nice looking, you know, fan assembly on there. And, you know, I got my distributor here. I got my starter motor with once was old greasy mess. You know, looks pretty darn good, huh? Right? Carburetor. That looks pretty snazzy, doesn't it? Look at that sucker, shining like crazy. And this vehicle is completely a stock vehicle. Would you look at this? Oil bath air cleaner. I've never seen anything quite like this before. A little bit of paint cleanup, looks good as new. So let's step over to the vehicle. So, okay, you know, I come in and I degreased the whole transfer case, the whole motor, the whole engine compartment using gunk. And if you've never seen gunk, this product here is environmentally friendly. It basically takes the grease and goes in there and dissolves it, but then then you spray it down with water, and it actually turns it into an emulsion that breaks down all of the oil products, and it's safe to put right down the drain. So I've done all of that right inside here. As you see behind us, I have my hose hooked up to the hot water heater. So when I spray the thing down, I can use hot water, and the combination of that gunk and the hot water and some manual scraping of the real heavy stuff off provides just a beautiful finish. And you can see here I'm painting this part red. This middle section I'm going to go black, cutting in, leaving this into its natural aluminum unpainted stage. So I'm just about ready there to complete that. And then what we're also doing here is wheel by wheel will come in and we're treating the wheel wells with an armor coating. This stuff here is very hard. You can see by the finish here, it almost looks like armor. And we come in, clean this up with some chemical cleaning, followed by the light acid etch, and then paint it. And you can see we'll come in and paint the frame here and the rest of the stuff with the POR 15, as Brett has done in the back there, as you can see. So we still have some more frame to paint up. So she's ready for me. I'm going to bring it in and get it sanded, professionally done. This is the top here that goes around the fiberglass enclosure that's been reconstructed. It was all rusted out. And look at the engine here. Looks like new. I mean, I had it painted orange before, as you can kind of see down here, but I think we voted the orange out. I really am happy with the red, and I think we're going to go with the red and white motif on the paint job, so that'll really set it off when you open that engine compartment up. And the first thing you do is you strip all your parts down, get your engine so you got good access to it, and then you go in there and you paint the whole thing basically red, and then you just tape off the red and you paint the silver parts in situ, meaning you don't have to disassemble the motor. So now I can start taking all those parts over there and bolt them back up onto the motor. And but before we do that, we'll come in here and using POR 15 paint the inside of the engine compartment now. So we work from the engine out. That's the idea there. Here's the new top, or the reconstructed top. You can see here these green areas are where we did fiberglass repair. This whole area was missing here. So this was a complete repair. Here, there was no stuff. Look at that. Looks like brand new. You could never tell there was a dent there. You can see here the guys had drilled various holes in the darn thing, and there was some stress fractures that I fixed using fiberglass and resin compound, and came out great, really did. Over here you can see I got my jewelry section. These are my ignition parts for when I reassemble my distributor cap, or my distributor, and all painted with, these I basically take a little piece of baling wire and I can just take them right in the can of paint and dip them right in there, pull them up, dust them off, and hang them on my custom hanger assembly. Well, glad you could join back up, see progress on the vehicle. I think the next time you'll see it, it'll be painted. All the components are ready to go, top's ready to reassemble. I'm going to bring it down to the paint shop, and they're going to do all the heavy sanding. You can do that yourself and save a ton of money, but you know, at my age I don't want to be exposed to any more dust and hazardous materials as much as I can prevent. You can ask Brett, I probably get involved with too much dust and hazardous stuff as it is, but so I'm going to actually bring the vehicle down, and this guy's got a shop about 10 miles away from here, and he'll go ahead and take his time and disassemble it, paint everything up, and then we can reassemble. So we'll see you next time.